Magandang araw mga kahepet, mga kamao. Bago nga po ang inaabangan natin laban sa pagitan ng dalawang mandirigmang Mexicano na sina Miguel Berchelt at Oscar Valdez na gaganapin na nga sa February 20, 2021 o February 21 dito sa Pilipinas. Sa video nga pong ito ay ating balikan ang isa sa makasaysayang laban sa pagitan ng dalawang Mexicanong boksingero na tumatak nga mula noon hanggang ngayon na naganap sa kaparehas na araw ngayon, February 19. Ngunit bago nga tayo magpatuloy, para lamang to sa mga bago palang napadpad sa akin channel, ay inaanyayahan ko nga po kayo na pakisuporta naman ang channel na ito. Kung maaari ay mag-subscribe po kayo, at kung gusto niyo naman na ma-update sa aking mga video ay pwede niyo pong pindutin ang notification bell. Sa kaparehas na araw ngayon mga kahepe, mga kamao, February 19, 2020 naganap ang bakbakan sa pagitan ni na legendary Mexican boxer Marco Antonio Barrera at Erick Morales. Sa labang ito ay nakataya nga ang parehas na titulo na hawak ng dalawa na WBC at WBO Super Bantamweight title. Bago nga po ang bakbakan ng dalawang Mexicanong ito, bitbit ni Erick "El Terrible" Morales ang ring record na 35 wins with 28 knockouts at wala ngang talo, habang bitbit naman ni legendary Marco Antonio Barrera ang kartadang 49 wins, 36 by knockout. Ang laban nga nila ay ginanap sa pamusong Mandalay Bay Resort Casino, Las Vegas, Nevada, at ang labang ito ay naging The Ring Magazine Fight of the Year. Sa bakbakan nga pong ito ay bagamat parehas na Mexicano nga itong si Morales at si Barrera, ay pagdating naman sa laban ay tila magkaibang lahi nga ang nakita natin sa ibabaw ng ring.
And weighing in at 121 pounds, his professional record, a perfect one. 35 contests, 35 victories, including 28 knockouts, and he is consistently ranked pound for pound among the best in the world. Damas y caballeros, de la zona norte, Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, the reigning and defending undefeated WBC Super Featherweight Champion of the World, Erick "El Terrible" Morales. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing silver trimmed with blue. He weighs in at 121 and 1/2 pounds, and he has an outstanding professional record consisting of 49 victories, including 36 by knockout with only 2 losses. Damas y caballeros, de Ciudad de México, Distrito Federal, Mexico, the two-time world champion, the reigning and defending WBO Junior Featherweight Champion of the world, Marco Antonio Barrera.
Sa round 1 ay unang umatake nga itong si Barrera. Makikita nga natin agad ang mga signature moves nitong si The Babyface Assassin. Bagamat naging agresibo nga agad itong si Barrera, ay hindi naman nagpasindak ang Noy wala pang talo at kasalukuyang WBC Super Bantamweight Champion na si Erick "El Terrible" Morales.
Good shots early here from Barrera. Very fast hands and looking so confident.
Well, I think Barrera wants to let him know that he's the boss out there. Really is down to a bit of Mexican pride right from the start. They're going at it.
Strategy could go out of the window here amid the Mexican machismo. Both of them looking to take on the mantle of the great Julio Cesar Chavez. Barrera says he hasn't been as up for a fight since he fought Kennedy McKinney in a real thriller. Ooh, big shots, and Morales proving a bit easy to hit. His gloves low.
Well, I think Barrera is trying to draw Morales into a fight. That's what he wants to do. That's where he's at his best.
Morales' camp felt he'd be better trying to work on the outside, maybe use his jab and throw in straight right hands, but Barrera certainly made a very fast start here.
Morales needs to get that jab working. He's the taller, he's got the longer reach. He's got to try and dominate behind that jab early in the fight.
Well, Morales soaking up these shots and coming back with some of his own. This just might be something very special if it carries on as it started. Jolting right hand got through from Morales. Oh, low blow, Morales. Barrera winched. Morales apologizes, looking a bit reddened around the face already, Morales.
He's trying to finish the round strong. Wasn't a very good start from him, but he's now trying to put Barrera on the back foot a little bit and get his own punches going.
When Barrera lost to Junior Jones, it was straight right hands that did it. But he's really taking it to Morales for the most part in this first round.
Morales trying to get the right hand going. Barrera's going to concentrate a little bit on body punches.
Pulsating stuff already.
Sa round 2, bagamat agresibo pa rin itong si Barrera, ay unti-unti na nga pong pumapasok itong si Morales na tila ayaw nga magpasindak sa mga atake na ginagawa ni Barrera.
Barrera, the baby-faced assassin.
I'm sure in the Morales corner they've told their man just to settle down a little bit. Don't get carried away or drawn into a fight. Start using your jab and bring that long right hand into play.
Mentioned that Barrera had lost twice to Junior Jones, but that's the only man to beat him in 11 years and over 50 fights. That's how good he is. That's classy, isn't it? Three-punch combination, Barrera.
Well, Morales trying to come back there, but Barrera covering up quite well.
These really do look vicious shots from Barrera. But Morales showed against Junior Jones he could take shots and come back to prevail. Who's got the greater resilience here?
Good right hand from Morales. Just found the gap there above that left hand of Barrera's.
Oh, that horrible left hook to the ribcage. More body punching from Barrera. Then a big right, and Morales has to give ground. Goodness me, he's really going for it, Marco Antonio Barrera. And getting the better of these opening exchanges. The heads seem to clash for a moment there.
But what about this for a fight, Ian? This is how it's done.
Well, it's amazing stuff already here. And we're only in round 2. Barrera looks as if he wants this really, really badly. Another combination going in. Morales keep taking those. He can't keep taking these, can he, Glenn?
He can't, not that left hook. That's an excellent left hook of Barrera's. Morales has got to get that right hand up and start letting his right hand go.
He surely can't go 12 rounds like this. There's a furnace in there between these two. Big right again from Barrera. Morales came back with a good counter, mind you. Oh, what a fight. With round 3 of this, Morales with the black stripes down his tracks here at the Mandalay Bay. Packed out, of course, for this big super bantamweight showdown. Oh, well, he just lost his footing, Barrera, no more than that.
Morales just needs to tighten up a a little bit with his defense. It's a little bit open, I think. You know, maybe he's a little bit hyped up by it all, and he just needs to tighten up that little.
He is the younger man, and this is the biggest night of his career. Barrera just a shade more experienced of the two. Maybe that's showing early on too.
Sa laban niya pong ito, hindi alintanan ng dalawa na iisa ang kanilang lahi. Dahil nais ipakita ng dalawang ito na kung sino ang pinakamahusay na Mexicanong boksingero sa kanilang henerasyon. Kaya naman ang hiyawan ng mga tao ay hindi nga napuputol, na tila baga tuwan-tuwa sa bakbakang nakikita nila.
Making him think.
Barrera, I know, has been working on improving his defence. He acknowledged that it needed improving, and I think we're seeing signs of this early on. He's blocking quite a few. Here's that body shot again. It's the trademark shot of Barrera. The left hook to the body, and Morales there just seemed to show a sign of distress as another one went in.
That was a right hand that just seemed to open the mouth of Morales. He just looked to get a grasp of air.
I tell you what, Glenn, at the moment you wouldn't get 4-1 against Barrera, would you?
Well, those odds seem silly, and they look silly at this point, but it's still very early in the fight.
If Morales can come back from this sort of start and prevail, he really will have to be acknowledged as something very special. But he's looking a bit open again. Can Barrera keep this going?
Well, this really is a terrific start from Barrera. Just the more polished of the two, getting his punches up, that more accurate.
He's already shown that he's got a chin, Morales. A lot of people would have been out of there in the face of this assault. Morales coming on strong a little himself, but hitting gloves quite a bit. The left uppercut didn't hit the gloves, mind you. That was a heck of a shot.
Well, they said this was going to be a haggle of hands.
It's certainly down the track. If you still need the identification for Erick Morales, the 23-year-old WBC champion, Barrera, the WBO champion. Unification match, top two in the world, no question about it at this weight. Just a question, I suppose, of whether Barrera's storm blows itself out. Oh, big right hand. Morales gets there with that great shot of his. Down he goes. No knockdown. Just a slip. They've both been on the floor, but not legally or authentically, as it were.
Excellent moves there from Morales. Just trying to find the lateral movement, giving some angles, and then coming up back with a good single right hand, just to give Barrera some trouble.
Just playing in Barrera's mind might be the fact that he's hit Morales with a lot of his best shots, and the younger man is taking them all and still in there.
Well, Barrera's been in a few wars in his time, so he'll not be worried about this.
We thought against Wayne McCulloch that Morales looked too easy to hit him. He is again here, having to take too many. Definitely the looser defence of the two. Glenn and I both gave the first 3 rounds to Barrera.
Well, he's still just the more accurate of the two. He's getting off with the sharper punches.
Morales just starting to come forward a little more, though, in this round. Good uppercut, twice from him. Morales. Again, the body shots. Morales trying to hug his elbows in tight to his ribcage to block some of these.
Well, if Morales has got any weight worries, this is really going to find them out.
Morales, dietitian and nutritionist, say they took his weight down carefully by stages and he's perfectly okay at the weight. He was only a pound over on Monday and he's made it with a pound to spare as well, so I think we have to take that on trust.
He's just upped the work rate better in this round, Morales, and I think maybe he's just done a little bit more.
Sa mga sumunod na rounds ay tila gumanda at uminit pa ang laban. At sa pagkakataong ito ay tila hirap na nga rin ang mga hurado na iskuran ang naturang laban. Dahil kung ating mapapansin, ang labang ito ay tila walang nakakalamang.
Speed going. He's trying to get his punches going much quicker through all the combinations.
It's the first time we've seen Barrera up in real world class since his defeats against Junior Jones. He's reeled up about 6 or 7 wins since those setbacks, but not up at this sort of level. Right hand gets there, just a bit off balance more than anything, Morales, but looking open on the ropes, needs to watch his step.
Well, that's Morales' biggest problem. He's letting the punches go. He's trying to trade fire with fire, but when he does, his defense is wide open.
Well, it's a stormer, this, so far, and no question. Morales, big straight right through the middle. That's the shot they think that Barrera might be vulnerable to. There it is again. Morales coming back, and coming back strongly now. Listen to the crowd here. They are loving this. This is the best fight we have seen in a long time.
Well, these right hooks of Morales are getting through. They're starting to trouble Barrera.
Are we seeing a turning of the tide here? It looks like it, Morales. He's really going for it. And Barrera does look a little tired, but look at him come back. Oh, dear, this is a real barn burner of a fight. What a turnaround. People are standing all around this arena.
But Ian, you just don't get fights like this very often. They come around once a lifetime sometimes.
Our privilege to be sitting at ringside watching it. Barrera has taken a lot in this round, but he keeps coming back.
Morales looking tired as he walks back there. He's given a lot in this round. He really went to try and take Barrera.
Something has to give, surely, sometime soon. They are hitting each other with tremendous shots in there. And they haven't finished yet. Well, it's incredible here at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. A delay to the start of the round. Morales with the strikes down the trunks. Some showdown this.
Sa middle rounds ay tila ganun pa rin ang bakbakan ng dalawa na tila hindi napapagod. At dito ay kalbaryo na nga rin ito sa mga hurado na siyang umi-score sa naturang laban. Dahil kung atin niyang iisipin, ay tila walang nakakalabang sa dalawang ito. Parehas ang galing, parehas ang lakas, at parehas ang talino.
Right hand, he does look a little tired, Morales. Just a little more leaden in his movements at the moment. Maybe he can come through this patch. Only a matter of time, you feel, before they're drawn into more furious exchanges. Looking for that right hand all the time, Erick Morales. Starting to block a few more, Morales, encouragingly for him. A nice right uppercut. It's almost just for a moment or two as if they've called a truce, but for how long?
Well, you can't really blame them, Ian. They've got to try and get their breath back. You just can't keep fighting at that sort of pace. But Barrera still looking to punish Morales to the body.
These are both men with great knockout records. These are not soft punches, just in case you're under any misapprehension about that. These are vicious, hurtful, kick from a mule type blows that are landing. What a tribute to these two guys that they're able to take these kind of punches and still come forward themselves.
Well, the pace has just quietened a little. They're looking to try and get their boxing going.
Great right from Morales. He's just done that bit more for me so far in this round. Last few seconds of the round. Quietest round so far. Still a good one, but the others, they are among the modern greats. And I think the winner can certainly say that, Glenn.
Yes, the winner can, and you know, the winner will certainly on this sort of form will be right up there in the pound for pound list, very near the top.
This is a fight people so far on what we've seen will talk about for years. The action has just slowed a little over the last round or so. It had to, really. More action in the first 5-6 rounds than you see in probably 20 world title fights put together normally. Morales taking big shots, looking disorganized on the ropes. He was all over the place there for a moment.
Well, that's where he makes a mistake again with his defense. Morales just leaning back, leaving his hands down by his sides, and Barrera will always make him pay for that.
But every time you think one of the fighters is really taking a serious initiative, back comes the other.
Morales trying to get through with that looping right hand. He's carried a lot of power in that.
Well, they said it might be the best fight in Vegas since Hagler-Hearns, and that is not an over-exaggeration on what we've seen so far.
Good left hook in close, and Morales coming storming back.
But Barrera trying to punish him to the body on those ropes. The right hand through the middle. Barrera's turn to start looking a little tired.
Again, he goes for that left hook to the body, Barrera. Morales has got to be starting to feel that, gonna have sore ribs.
A fight of almost frightening intensity and passion. Tell you what, if Barrera had become a lawyer, he'd have never lost a case.
You wouldn't go against him, would you?
Oh, big shots getting through. Look at this again. Look at this. Here's the 8th round. Silver trunks, remember, Marco Antonio Barrera, the heavier man at the way.
Sa round 8 ay hindi pa rin nagbabago ang bakbakan ng dalawa. Na tila dimaki na nga ang mga katawan nito at mga kamay.
Must be close on the scorecards, I would think, this, Glenn.
Yes, it's difficult to separate them in some of the rounds. I've just got Barrera doing the sharper work, a little more of it, and got him a couple of points ahead.
I've got it Barrera by 1 myself. There's confirmation of Glenn's card. Barrera, 2-punch combination. Back comes Morales with his right hand again.
Morales trying another move there, just a little bit of footwork, trying to get Barrera in the position for the right hand, not working that time.
Good defensive work by Barrera, who's had the superior defense all night. But Morales has got plenty through as well. Oh, uppercut, great shot, Erick Morales. They've both got such a terrific repertoire, haven't they?
Excellent right hand coming straight back from Barrera.
Sa pagkakataon nga pong ito, hindi na rin maipinta ang saya ng mga tao dahil sa ganda nga ng pinakikita ng laban ng dalawa.
Rally, bunches of punches from Marco Antonio Barrera. But still Morales' spirit will not be quelled. Well, I'm breathless just watching this.
Well, Morales, undefeated fighter, you know, he's never felt the taste of defeat. You know, that's unknown to him. He'll not want to go there. He'll not want to accept it in the ring.
They're both, you sense, having to dig very deep. Maybe Morales having to dig a little deeper. He's being asked questions here that he's never been asked before.
And for me, at this moment, the difference between the two fighters is the better defensive work from Barrera. That's just giving him the little leeway.
Times almost matching each other, punch for punch, but Barrera just getting the better of it. He had to take one step back from the right hand, and look at this exchange now. Well, here's the ninth. What next here? Is there going to be some late drama here? Amid so much of it already. Boxing has a lot of detractors.
Sa round 9 ay tila wala na nga bukas ang palitan ng dalawang boksingerong ito. Na kahit nga ako na pinanonood ko lang, ay ramdam na ramdam ko ang ganda ng laban. At hindi nga rin may aalis ang aking lubos na paghanga sa dalawang Mexicanong ito.
He certainly put paid and answered those who thought his best days just might be behind him. Left hand, and Morales having to take more of these. How is he taking them all?
You wouldn't think he could take that many more. Barrera is a really tremendous puncher. There's a lot of blood around the mouth for Morales. He looks as if he's having a little bit of trouble, maybe swallowing it.
It's a real crisis, I think, for Morales now. He needs a breakthrough punch, and don't rule that out either.
Well, he's trying. Sorry, and he's trying with everything he's got to find that breakthrough punch.
After everything that's happened, this could still turn in 1 second. Morales has came back before after a torrid opening 3 rounds. Can he do it again? Oh, these are good shots from him as well. Has Barrera punched himself out for the round? There's a cut on the cheekbone now of Barrera. It's just furious stuff. I think the most furious and frenetic fight I've seen since Ben McClellan.
Well, this is a great comeback in this round from Morales. It was a tremendous start from Barrera, but Morales just won't be denied. He's coming back, throwing that right hand.
They must be so very, very tired. It's an aging fight as well for both of them. Morales' face is marked up now. Barrera starting to show the scars of battle too, with the blood running from the wound on his left cheekbone. Oh, big right again from Barrera.
Well, this is a tough one to score. They've both done well, but Barrera gets him again.
Well, what a round. Twist in the plot.
Sa round 10 ay tila lamang pa nga rin po sa unofficial scorecard itong si Barrera. Ngunit para sa akin sariling opinyon, ay tila napakahirap ng iskura ng labang ito. Na ultimo walang nakakalamang sa kanilang dalawa.
And it's been so tiring for both of them that one might almost go at any second. I would think Morales' corner have probably told him, you've got to go out and win these last 3 rounds. It's been a razor-sharp performance by Barrera, this, isn't it?
It really has. You know, he's such a good fighter on the offensive, but the difference in this one, he's been so good defensively.
Oh, 2-punch shots from Erick Morales. The combination was pure class.
Morales still there, still sharp, still looking for the openings, and you do sense that either one of them could just wilt, could just everything drain out of them at any second.
Barrera walked onto a right hand, and I think he was hurt for a moment. He just wanted to hold on. But his head's cleared again. There's another Morales right, and another one, and Barrera can't take those. Not too many of them anyway, you'd think.
Well, if anybody doubted the chin of Barrera, he's proved it tonight. Morales getting the better of this round, looking to tee Barrera up with that right hand, looking strong.
It's another terrific round, and Morales trying to come back. Barrera, though, nails him with the right and the left hook of Morales. Wobbled there, and then another Barrera left hook, and this after Morales had hit him with a series of right hands in another memorable round here. It's extraordinary stuff. Back comes Morales on strong again.
Well, they've got to be so tired in there. They give so much. Don't they breed their heroes tough in Mexico?
Say that again. It's been a very good comeback this by Morales, who we thought might be in deep trouble at the end of the last round. Can Morales finish strongly? He has to, doesn't he, Glenn?
Yes, I think he does have to. He needs a very big finish, needs to be the boss from here on in. And that's even if he still has a chance of winning on the points. I've got him 3 points down.
Right hand seemed to hurt Barrera. His knees just buckled for a moment with that right hand, it seemed to me, from Morales. Barrera's face looks puffed up now.
You said about great fights before, Ian. I've seen an awful lot of fights in my time, but I think for me personally, I've never seen one as good as this before. This is unbelievable.
Sa round 11, kitang-kita na natin ang magandang bakbakan ng dalawa. Parehas basag na ang kanilang mga mukha, ngunit ang kanilang bakbakan ay hindi pa rin nawawala. Na ultimo kakasimula pa nga lang kung magbigayan ng mga suntok.
Well, these two have proved themselves, and I think we thought it beforehand, right out of the top draw.
Kaya naman sa napakaraming laban ng dalawang Mexicano, ay isa nga ito sa pinakapaborito kong laban.
Starting to gape open. Morales seems to have a new lease of life a little.
Yes, he's caught a second wind, I think. Morales maybe just sensing that Barrera just starting to weaken, not as much coming back from Barrera. Little of that sharpness has eroded.
If Morales can keep this up, it might get tight on the scorecards again. Whoa, big right from Morales.
The defense is starting to come down with tiredness from Barrera. This will give Morales the chance to get that right hand in.
I can't believe they've kept this going for 11 rounds like this. Not at this pitch.
Well, this is what it means to lose in a super fight in Mexico.
Damage to the right eye of Morales. Hint of a cut, swelling as well. And it looks like that eye is closing up a bit on him. Left hook from Barrera this time. And then a right hand. It has been a good round for Morales until that.
At pagpasok ng round 12 ay tila wala nang bukas sa dalawang boksingerong ito. Hindi na nga rin mapigilan ng mga tao na hindi tumayo sa naturang laban.
And this might be the most memorable yet, and that would be saying something. Look at Barrera throwing these punches. He's come out really quickly.
Well, he managed to stop Kenny McKinney in the 12th round of what was another superb fight to win Barrera. Can he pull it out here and stop Morales in the last round?
The pre-fight odds of 5-1 on Morales, 4-1 against Barrera have been made to look ridiculous here. Just listen to the crowd. Morales' right eye is pretty bad.
But Morales still got some bounce in the legs, looking to get some angles, get some leverage to get his punches on.
Who can lift himself to take this last round? They must be on the last ounces of energy, even after all the high altitude training that both of them did for this fight.
Well, you talked about machismo, you talked about drama, Ian. We're seeing all of it here.
It's a never-to-be-forgotten thriller, this. Barrera having the better of the last round for me as well so far. Started so quickly.
This Morales looking a little bit tired on the back foot. Barrera looking to be the boss, take the center of the ring and just keep pushing forward.
Has Barrera just made sure of it here? Always a danger, of course, trying to read the minds of the judges. But that's a big left hook from Barrera as well.
Sa round 12, 35 segundo. Sa hindi inaasahang biglang bumaksak nga itong si Morales. Ngunit hindi pa malinaw kung ano nagpabaksak sa kanya. Ngunit ang baksak nga pong ito'y kinounted as knockdown, kaya binilangan siya ng referee. Nakitang-kita naman sa mukha ni Morales na hindi nga niya ikinatuwa ang desisyon ng referee.
Unless Morales comes up with something very dramatic, that might have been crucial. That might end the arguments. And we have 10 seconds left here. 10 seconds left on a fight and a night to remember for as long as boxing goes on. There it is, it's over.
At sa pagtatapos nga ng laban, ay walang humpay na hiyawan at sigawan ang ibinigay ng mga tao sa dalawang Mexican warrior na ito.
Well, Ian, I think everybody that's in attendance here tonight, me included, will remember this fight for as long as they live, and will remember one thing: they were there, and that's something you'll always be able to say. You were here.
Quick comment from Wayne McCulloch. Who did you think won it, Wayne?
Well, it was first of all a super fight, great fight. I have Barrera winning 7 rounds to 5, and especially with that 10-8 round in the last. He should win this fight.
At sandali nga natin balikan ang knockdown na ibinilang kay Morales. Sa replay makikita nga natin na wala nga suntok na tumama. Nagkataon lamang na sumabay ang suntok ni Barrera sa pagka-out of balance nitong si Morales. At dumako na nga tayo sa desisyon.
Bit questionable, wasn't it?
A little bit. When you see it again, you see it in slow motion.
But it will be scored 10-8, so I'd correct my card. I'd have to give it to Barrera by 3 if you count that 10-8. If you count it 10-8, questionable, isn't it? So we await the verdict of Derby.
116, 111,
8 rounds to 4, Marco Antonio Barrera. You gotta call that 12th round 10-8. Mitch called it 10-8. It's a judgment call on Mitch's part. If you go down on the end of a punch, or you go down as a delayed knockdown, or you go to a knee, it's a knockdown. Morales went down. Mitch called it a knockdown. It's gotta be 10-8. So, Marco Antonio Barrera, the harder puncher, stunned Morales throughout the last 5 rounds. I thought he won it.
Michael Buffer has the decision already. Let's not wait. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please, for 2 fighters at 122 pounds that fought their hearts out here at the Mandalay Bay of Las Vegas. We go to the scorecards and we have a split decision. Dwayne Ford scores the bout 114 to 113 for Barrera. Carol Castellano scores the bout 114 to 113 for Morales. And Dalby Shirley scores the bout 115 to 112 for the unified champion by split decision de Sonanotre, Tijuana, Mexico, Erick Terrible Morales.
So the crowd reacts to the split decision.
Ang laban nga pong ito'y binalot din ng kontrobersiya. Marami nga rin hindi nakagusto sa mga desisyon ng mga hurado. Kaya naman 2 taon nakalipas, naganap ang rematch ng dalawa, June 22, 2002. Sa pagkakataon nga pong ito'y nanalo na si Barrera. Ngunit ang laban nga pong ito'y binalot din ng kontrobersiya. Kaya naman sa pangatlong pagkakataon, 2 taon nakalipas ay muling nagarap ang dalawang Mexican warrior na ito. November 27, 2004 na ginanap sa MGM Grand Las Vegas, Nevada. At sa pagkakataon pong ito ay nanalo ulit itong si Barrera by majority decision sa score na 115-113, 114-115 at 114-114 pabor para kay Barrera.